go.
Share this link, don't I?
So difficult for us to keep quiet, as no, we were just going at it now the whole time. Let's keep quiet. Yeah. What's the name? So,
This is the JoeZone.
Yo, welcome to another episode of the JoeZone podcast. And today I have chilling with me my co-host, Ricardo. Where's the applause there? Like, no applause? There we go. Rockstar. Like, yeah, rockstar intro. And also I have chilling with me, CJ Benson.
Thank you so much for that. There we go.
And last but not least, Irshad Mohammed. So how's it going, guys? How's it going? You all good?
all good, man.
All good,
Glad to be here
man.
with you guys. Awesome.
Yeah, man. So we're having another episode, and I thought we'd get some of my favorites around in a room, like, and let's just chat about things like how's it been, Irshad? Like, how you been?
Nah, things have been good. Just like you said, like we your favorites. We always have a lot to talk about whenever we get together.
Yeah.
All of us coming from the comedy scene, and yeah, there's obviously a lot that's happened since the last time I saw you.
We actually did record. Let's must approach the elephant in the room. We did record here before.
I thought we could just block that out, but okay.
So we did record here before, but it didn't work out, so we cancelled it.
That's debatable. It's debatable that it didn't work
Let's not say it didn't work out. It's just we were at different times.
At different times, yeah.
In our lives.
And I wasn't here. So it didn't count.
Rockstar. The rockstar wasn't here.
Maybe that's why it didn't work out.
Yeah.
You needed me.
We needed a guy with a Manchester United sweater.
No, you see, yeah, we just.
That's the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
That's the real elephant
You know,
in the room.
I wasn't gonna wear it,
It wasn't-
but we won last night.
That's why I'm saying that's the elephant.
Nah, I'm
you
joking.
haven't heard of them, and now that they're winning, now that sweaters is coming out.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
And you can see
I think
that's
you're a Liverpool supporter.
I'm not gonna. I can neither confirm nor deny that statement. But yeah,
Okay, it's good. It's good to
But
get the
it-
opposing
maybe
sides also on the podcast. But before we go into that, like, guys, it's good having you. You're with me, and I hope some other people out there is watching. If anybody out there is not watching, you can watch us after the fact. That it's all good. Like, just like and subscribe to the podcast. So next time you can watch us live.
Yeah.
But CJ,
yes.
yeah, my man.
Glad to be here.
I haven't. I
One
heard
of
you've
your
been.
favorites. Thank you.
Yeah, one of our favorite. I heard you've been hosting quite a bit of,
Yeah,
not quite a bit, I should say. Like you've been hosting two gigs.
It's 2 gigs. Yeah. It's,
How's it? How's it been?
It's actually been very, very, very dope. The scene is pumping. The scene is warm. So got a few gigs coming up in the next week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's-
Who's hot on the scene now? Like
Who's
who you
hot
been
on the
performing
scene?
with?
I have to be honest.
It's CJ Benson.
I haven't been on the scene long enough to know,
that.
who's hot, so I can't say.
Okay.
I'm gonna be.
Okay, you're gonna be honest on that one.
Yeah,
He
maybe
doesn't
next
say
time.
myself.
I got
No, you can't be.
I'm
but
joking,
Irshad
man.
can say that about me, but
Yeah,
that's fine.
I know.
can
I
say
so
it
quiet.
myself.
Yeah.
Now, I obviously don't know who's hot on the comedy scene. I don't know.
You've been out for it for a while.
Yeah.
And the IT scene is very viral. at the
You
moment.
smart to get back on the comedy scene, or are you done? Are you done? Are you
No,
done,
no,
Irshad?
I think I'm done.
No. But you're on the podcast chilling with me, so that you still like to.
Let's say I think I'm done with the stand-up comedy scene. Maybe not necessarily what would you call content scene.
Content scene.
he's a
Hey,
content
yo.
creator.
So moving on to content, like I'm writing a bit of content, and some of the content that I've been writing about is like back to school. Huh? You guys been heard about that? It happened like yesterday.
Yeah, I've seen it on all my WhatsApps. Hey,
I
guys.
take it you all have children.
I've got two.
Influences your lives.
Yeah, I've got two
Big
kids.
time.
Like, yo, bro, it's like sometimes like Tuesday night I was like, there was this guy, I was at jiu-jitsu class, and there was this big guy, and he was like choking me like. He was choking me in my mood.
All the best.
Yeah, he was choking me in my mood, and I didn't cry, bro. Just listen to this. I didn't cry, bro. I didn't cry, bro. I was a big boy. I was a cowboy, bro. But the next morning, I took my daughter to her first day of grade 1. Bruh. You know, the Trana was like, yeah. Trana was. No, she was keen, bro. She was keen. She was loving it. She was like,
Adam was
safe,
like that.
safe.
I was like, he turned around and he just like, whop.
I just love the fact that we started off with a back to school story and just threw
That
in the
was the
jiu-jitsu
craziest
class.
way,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
like,
It's the craziest
just like
way
throwing
to
the
start that
jiu-jitsu the
White
night
belt
before.
stuff, it.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I love that.
Like you're getting emotional, you got a lump in your throat, but you don't know if it's because you were being choked out.
No, that don't affect me. That's what I was saying. But my daughter, yo,
Yeah, of course,
she
I
just
can
needs to say,
imagine.
Daddy.
Did you do the WhatsApp status as well? I have to be honest, I didn't check.
I did the WhatsApp status,
Okay.
I think, but I didn't do the Facebook 2 month, like two passage message. I didn't do that one.
But I saw you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw you. I loved you. I said,
Yeah.
love.
Because
Yeah,
some
those-
people do the three paragraphs and the photo
Yeah.
of the dog and everybody with the.
Yeah, it's becoming like a matric ball event. And seriously, it's the mom and the dad and you're dressed up in your suit. And I was like, what's going on here? But then also what happened is on the WhatsApp status, I just want to put this out there. I can only watch your WhatsApp story if it's 3. You know, you've got those 3 little lines on top for the 3 pictures,
If it's
3
10 or
stories.
something like
nah, I'm not here to watch Netflix. Or I'm not here to watch
Netflix on the WhatsApp.
hour of my life. If you want me to watch a TV show, no. So I give you 3, and in that 3 you have to grab me.
You have to
Otherwise,
grab
if I see all those lines, I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna skip this. So people are going all out. Eh?
Yeah.
That
Can
practice and
can you
everything.
remember your first? Can any of you remember your first day of school?
Jeez, yo, what?
I can remember my first day of school. I remember my first day of school, like I was chilling there, and then there's one lighty from Mitchell's playing, like, he got the hiding. He got the hiding.
What school were you at?
I was at St. Augustine's in Wynberg, right?
St. Augustine's, like a St. Clemens.
You in St.
Yeah,
Clemens?
yeah,
Okay,
St.
I was in
Clemens,
St.
the
Augustine's in
Saints.
Wynberg, right?
Telford Primary.
Oh, that's close by.
Is it?
No.
Where's the
That was the joke. I should have said Telford Primary because I've never heard of your primary school.
Are you serious? Yo, bruh, the Saints is heavy, bruh. It's like heavy. Saints.
The Saints, yeah.
The Saints schools are heavy.
Yeah, they were like
We had our
Catholic schools.
own
Like,
inter-school also, bruh.
they were like Catholic schools, like chick.
Yeah.
We like there was like nuns that used to come to our school sometimes.
We had the father.
Is it the father?
The father came on
Yeah.
on
Was he
Friday
a touchy
night.
motherfucker or what? We had the father. I was like, what?
He actually he wanted to enroll. You know, they wanted to enroll certain guys. I just said no.
No,
I
you were
don't-
like, nah, you don't want to
had
become
the
an altar boy.
I don't want to
Step
become.
out.
They actually put me on the short list for an altar boy. I said, nah, it's fine. I'll just do maths. It's okay, father. It's fine.
I quote on some nonsense that I don't think I was on the altar boy list, but one time this nun like gave me like a heavy reprimanding, like, but like I think she had like pent up aggression in her, man. Really, because I think they don't must
There
get the,
specifically.
huh? No doubt.
That's like,
Because they must don't get like, you know.
Yeah.
So I
They
think
don't
they
get
should,
what?
you know must know
they
most.
don't get the Holy Spirit. They don't
They don't get the father. Father didn't
So
get
she
the
gets
father.
the father. Yeah, that's what they do.
The father's not
She's
doing the
the-
job.
Bruh, she used to get like and you could see it's like what's it, anxiety, like or something like that. Then she go like this, like the Father for your help. I was like, she was so anxious, like, but she can't, like, but she used to hit the children. That was time before corporal punishment.
Yeah,
she used to give off smacks.
That's what I remember from
She used to give off
maybe
smacks.
not my first day.
Like,
Maybe not my first day of school, but that's what I remember of primary school. But I was like corporal punishment.
Yeah.
Because I mean, first day of school, don't remember it. First, kaka koiton. Lives in my memory. Stripes is on my ass probably for the rest of my life.
Did they give you a cane or what?
They let you put moes under the bench. Moes when I must the stick. Chicken moes. No, you're not eating me. Het is vandaag om je kaka aan te vangen. Mr. Wessels, my very first hiding.
Mr. Wessels.
you remember the bra?
Mr. Wessels, never forget him, bro. I look like a German, bro. I'm like, this moose, bro. Plus, I was young and my bro, my grandfather was a butcher, man. So he had my fit gestopt. And I'm already, I looked the picture, I'm not going to deny it. So we diamond, I tell him that, die let's up, they brought my bro. I'm glad corporal punishments out, because,
So did you guys not find it sometimes kind of funny? Like, when you and your friends, like your friend basically gets blocked for something, and then he's gonna get to hiding, and then you think it's hilarious. Look at the look of fear on his face. But then as he goes up, you laughing so loud,
but you
also
next.
get blocked.
But you next.
And then you next.
But then you used to put your hands.
My bro, there's one like he used to do that.
Oh, when he put his hands.
Can I give him more ideas?
I saw some kinders like young, bro, like 6, 7 years old. They were tougher than us, man. They used to take it so. The boys, they like, nah, they don't smoke.
But remember, we almost got smart after a while. You used to slut the layer under the bases.
No, I didn't.
You didn't even do
I didn't slut the layer.
You think they could
How many hidings did you think it
Nah, like you paired your pens. And then sometimes the sir, he got wise.
Evolution.
Mr. Van die Kerk. And it's like, nah, trek your broek af, bro. Then you're sitting now there in your Tweety Bird, silk boxer, or whatever. Or a thick manga, bro. But yeah, it was...
When they used to gangbang up on you, now, trek, jy sê, bro. The
My
one
bro.
teacher pulling you
Oh, gangbang.
My bro, never.
What school
I'm
did you
telling you,
wear?
that's when I was at, standard 6, tafelse geheim was now. The teachers had to gang up on you there, bro.
My bro, I'll never forget this one.
One's giving you a wedgie and the other one is playing some fucking...
I'll never forget this one lighty, my bro. I was sick in sub B, my bro. There's a thick lighty used to rob me of my date, my bro. Every day, my bro, the lighty come, my bro. Yay. Where's your date, my bro? Where's your date? Every day he come, me like steal my date. One day, my other bra, like, he's just so skinny bra like me. He weighs me, nah, bra, you must stand up to that, bra. You must weigh him, yeah, you mustn't rob you of your date, like. Plus, I say, yeah. I'll build up the courage, my bro. I say, yeah. He weighs me, bro. You do it, my bro. This bra, he just took my cup home. Hey, you just tell her, you stand up to him, my bro. I say, hey, I'm gonna stand up to him. Finally, I stand up to this bra, my bro. First shot that bra moved me. Boom! Never, bro. First shot he moved me. Boom!
And my question is, what did you have on your breath? It was worth
My
that
bro,
shot.
every Matani was organizing me the hele tijd. En that bro was just every day, hey, bro. Stick
What's
uit.
that?
Where's your tijd?
I'm not taking a squirt of peanut
So what's the
butter.
lesson you learned?
I'm
You
like,
have to
nah,
share.
bro. Please don't let this guy.
I also...
Plus, my other bro, he freaked his died. Like, he was bro. He was
I also had
a bully.
a bully, yeah, also with the bread. But what I did was I found out everything that he doesn't like. And then I just tell my mommy, put that on my bread. So you don't like mayonnaise.
Are you engineer?
I was eating mayonnaise for 2 weeks non-stop, bro. Just mayonnaise. He's like, nah, I don't eat mayonnaise. I'm like, nah. Corned beef, the yellow is a fish paste with marmite, the yellow is a concoctions, bro.
Marmite, yeah, that's a killer.
I told my mom's like, what is this? I'm like, nah, mom, it's a new diet type of thing. In the meantime, bro, I'm getting bullied, bro. Eventually that man left me.
Nah, bro.
He's like, I'm always getting mood, the more steak sandwiches.
They rope me calm, bro. I'll never forget that.
Mayonnaise, bro.
It's like in that old TV games where you jump on a character, you beat up a character, and it turns into treasure. You just see sandwiches come out.
Steak sandwiches.
They're not serious. They say, they don't care about you, bruh.
Bruh, chicken livers.
Like
Yeah,
it's only
it's
great
nice,
job, but
bro.
instead of rings that come out to you, there's like
School wasn't
sandwiches.
always quiet.
Chicken livers,
School was
bruh.
like junk
I
sometimes.
got all that recipes.
I'd rob you of chicken livers.
livers.
You
bruh.
say you, yeah.
Smoothie. Yo, all the weird
I had to
stuff,
have a
bruh.
bra like you instead of other bra that tell me go stand up to the bully, man.
Nah,
That was a good, that's a good advice you
story
gave.
that Irshad said where your brat
Yeah,
took your
I
kop om and then in the meantime he's laughing. He's like, I'm waiting for this. Bro.
He's like, nah, I put in steak tomorrow, but stand up to him.
He can't do that to you.
You are JoeZone.
You are strong. Who does he think he's messing with? Whose bread does
But
he
my thing is,
yeah,
when you
yeah,
were on the
still,
floor,
yeah.
what was going through your mind, man?
Nah, the bra moved me, but I was
But
thinking,
what was going in
yeah,
your mind? Was it like, was this worth it?
I was thinking, yeah, nah, I was thinking, nah, it's not worth it. But I think after a while, you take like, nah, fuck this, but at least he got the pluck to stand up to me or something.
Okay.
I think he moved on to somebody else, like.
Like 2 years later.
Yeah, he's a good sick, like, nah, this bra, fuck. Like,
2 years later, he moved on.
He's too tired or something. I
So
don't know.
did you guys ever have a scenario where someone that maybe bullied you before your growth spurt and then afterwards you became
catch up
thrown
with
at the tables?
Yes, my bro. I did actually, yeah.
Not you, man. Other people, man.
No, anyone. Yeah.
I did actually Jody Foreman.
Did he ever get away with
Did you have a growth spurt?
Nah, check it out. There was this one bra. I'll never forget this bra. He's anyway. He's a bully. He was a bully. Nah. He used to bully everybody in the neighborhood, man. Eventually, nah, there was a time where everybody outgrew this bra. everybody outgrew him. Nah. Or even if they
But
never
he-
outgrew him, they just got stronger or more.
But he
mentally
never
stronger.
outgrew bullying, man. That's
Yeah,
just the thing.
maybe, and each one for one kicked him in his chops, like.
Is it? Are you seeing?
Yeah, like
That's
one, as he
embarrassing,
got
man.
older, like it means just like one
But
for
that
one.
never stopped him, and that's my thing. He
Yeah,
never
swak.
outgrew bullying.
Yeah.
Even though he got moved, he's still
never,
bullying the people like emotionally.
office place.
Like still wasting
In
you
the
cuck.
workplace now.
Nah, he's still wasting you cuck. Pa, pa. And he
Get
come,
back to work.
we used to
Like, I
have
don't work for you.
we used to have his bra and a Virgil. This bra is a boxer, my bro. Like heavy bra, heel mood, like he's skinny bra. But hey bro, heel mood, kan ik ook.
Showing to him.
Yeah, heel groot spurt, yeah.
He's name dropping here or
His
something.
name dropping and he's pointing you out as well.
But this
Like
bro
the
would
skinny
still,
bra.
my bro, bully Virgil, like emotionally. He like talk shit about his wife and I'm numbing them like, yo, this bro moves me on a daily, but he just leave this bro because people just like, nah,
he's psycho.
we tried everything, didn't work.
Chick,
I
you're
was-
talking about bullies like
I
yes.
was more a verbal bully.
Is it?
Yeah, I was that bra with the words. I couldn't fight. I was short, bra. I was that bra that would just
Verbal bully.
make fun of you.
That's why
and
you
then I
became a
run,
comedian.
bro. And then I run. But the thing is, if they catch you, bro, then it's nah. But
They
I make
never
fun of
caught you.
Nah, they did catch me. You know, you win some and you lose some. But yeah.
I remember the one
Verbal
day.
him,
I didn't know how. I remember the one day, like you know when your banana squash in your bag like that. Yo, my banana squash in my bag with the bread, and I got that banana. That police still wanna rob that died me. You know. That.
So what if you want
That's
to
in
make
his
like a
favor.
banana fritter or something?
Yeah, man, maybe he had like no, maybe he wasn't getting
Maybe
food
with
at
some
home or
peanut
something like
butter,
that. I don't know, man.
banana.
Oh, dude, that's
Talking
like-
about bullies, like, don't you think there's one bully that I want to talk about is the government? See if we're gonna get blocked.
Oh,
Only joking.
Look at that segue, bro.
segue of note.
Only joking. Only joking. Don't block me. Don't block me.
It
Check it.
was-
This brother, parliament burnt down. You check. This guy check that out, like. And then they blame this one guy, like. Did you check that out?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about it? Anybody got the opinion on something like that, like?
I followed the story. I also didn't follow the story because you never know what to believe. But the one story that stood out to me is where they said that this bra was actually a Russian spy.
A Russian
Oh, I also
spy.
heard something along
He was
these lines.
he's actually
The actual bro burnt down
yes,
the place.
he's actually a Russian spy that came to South Africa 2 years ago, and he became like a vagrant
Oh,
undercover,
that bro.
undercover, so that he can burn the Parliament building. And I was like, that's when I stopped reading it because I was like, nah.
Now, why can't that be true?
But isn't he
Bruh,
African?
just- no,
So, okay, so
man.
let me tell you something about something.
If it's a Russian, bruh,
So these are the Russians, right? They have this agency. It's called this. You can read it up. I don't know what's the name of it, but this they have this agency, right? And this Russian agency, what their jobs is to do is like to set up like bots on the internet, right?
Yeah.
And they set up these bots, like there's millions of these bots all over the internet because as things, and they go into other governments and they cause like they cause like almost like trouble and stuff like that. They specifically do it to the US. What makes you think they're not doing it with South Africa?
Bruh, because there's so many other things that you can do. Why do you want to be a vagrant undercover? I've never seen the undercover.
But now,
The story, like
all the Russian brassen own a club or run a scam there at Sumi's Beach Club. Or,
Check there.
do you
I
get what
don't
I'm
Wasn't
saying?
he like bored of all of those?
Ashley Ricks, I don't believe in coincidence. The first parliament, then Belleville Court, now the Vereniging Post Office in fire.
So CJ, just like you were saying that you followed it so lightly, but you like going me heavy curveball here with the isn't it like a African brother, South African brother? It is.
It's a South African brother.
Yeah. So
now
where
I'm
did
thinking,
that start?
this man went to Russia for the
that
KGB.
was the
Came
same.
back,
No, bro, he's
came back
He's
to go
like Lee
sleep on
Harvey
the
Oswald.
streets of Long Street for 2 years, bruh. I mean, you could have owned a
I was
nightclub.
gonna
You
say,
could
yeah,
have
that's
done.
commitment to you.
Do you get what I'm saying?
He's a
But for
Russian
me,
spy.
that was
I believe he's a Russian spy then.
Nah, not as a vagrant.
I'm just saying if he really did it, if
he owned a butchery or if he owned something. Do you get what I'm saying? Russian like man. Own something Russian. I don't know, but it's just I was
Sell
like
Russians. What if?
But
What type of Russians
not
are you
the
talking
way.
about?
Oh, that's
here,
what the butchery
you
is.
become a spy to go to another government. Or you telling me you gonna take the job if they say yeah, but you must be a vagrant and sleep on the streets.
That is the whole thing. That is the whole conspiracy theory. 2 years. You didn't know about it. I don't know. Check it.
Hulle on the beach in Russia. Julle kinders.
Other governments are obviously trying to
Maybe.
they try
Hulle
to
on the beach in
destabilize it
Russia,
and
man.
stuff like that. I'm not saying it's Russia. Maybe it could be China. I don't know.
Yeah.
There could be stuff like that
There
going on.
could be something, but I don't
But what do
believe
you
that story.
Okay, so
I don't believe that
my
story,
dad told me,
but there could be an attack on our government.
I don't know what the theory is, but this is my dad's theory. Like my dad, so we riding at the whenever it happened, the day it happened, we riding in Claymont. It was still holidays at that time. We riding there. It come on the news. My dad say, "Nah, they burning Jacob Zuma's papers."
Yep. That's after they ended the Zondo Commission, was they ended the files and then everything.
He's like, "Nah, they jump back." I'm like, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that is true? Like, Scully's buying
all
in on
I'm
my
saying is,
my dad's theories.
yeah, he's normally right. Zondo Commission,
But you can send it on
You
the
think there's a
email
room?
also.
You
That
think there's a
papers.
room in Parliament? It's just like got a label on it, a tag on it that just says Jacob Zuma's papers.
That's it.
That guy just like got into Parliament. He's like, where am I gonna? Oh,
That's what I'm saying. He had
That's
to
how
be
you
a
put the
Russian
whole
spy.
place down, man.
No, he had to be a Russian.
But-
No, he didn't. He
because
burnt
it's
just
chicken.
that section down. He's a Russian spy. I'm telling you.
But you can't you keep it on email? I'm just saying.
You're
You're burning a building down.
Check it.
Isn't it like a USB or
anyone
That
else?
brother, Jacob Zuma told him. Jacob Zuma, my daddy told me this, not me. I never said.
the more and more you
My
talk
dad
telling
told-
me about the story, I think it's you.
Nah, my dad
Because
told
you
me
sound
this.
very
Nah,
convincing.
my dad told me this. Nah, Jacob Zuma told that, bruh, hey, go burn the cloud. And the cloud is in Parliament.
First, go be a vagrant for 2 years after you come back from Russia.
That's what my dad said.
Go and
He
set
said,
that,
go
and
burn the
set that
cloud, and the
on fire.
cloud is in Parliament. That is what the dad said. I don't know how to do it. Man.
What do you believe?
But listen,
We're onto it.
I don't know. I believe that the children of the future
Teach them how
and let them lead the way.
and let them burn our parliament building.
But what you discovered is he went
Sorry,
to Parliament
sorry,
to burn the cloud after he came from Russian training. Spent 2 years on the street.
This guy is holding on to this
Yeah,
Russian
man.
thing.
I
Is that
believe
your
it.
theory?
Because you hit me with it. And I was
You're
like,
going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
This one is going down the
That's
rabbit
the
hole.
reason.
Russian cloud.
ANC sent him for training in the Russia. He came back. Maybe that was him. Russia, joint on the beach in Russia. He fall for the joke. No, maybe what you're laughing there is like
So that one is a millionaire in Russia.
in Russia.
Is that what we say?
Yeah, he's gonna
I
make
don't
it back
know.
to Russia though.
I don't know. I just hope like that I don't know. I hope it's positive in 2022. Like, you know what I mean?
South African, we always positive.
I mean, going forward in this year, like I got certain like aspirations for this year. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I hope to do well in jiu-jitsu, and I know you also got certain aspirations. Like I actually called you out on it. Like
Yeah.
yeah, how much kilometers did you do jogging like last year? Like
Last year I was just short of 1,000, about 70.
just short of 1,000.
1,000, yeah. So this year I'm going for 1,000.
This year you're going for
That's my
For the
goal.
entire year.
For the entire year of running, yeah.
1,000 kilometers.
This of running, yeah.
So if you divide that up into like, say for instance, like 300, it's almost like more than 3 kilometers a day. Like
You should do
Yeah.
a pledge though, you
Yeah,
know, for
technically,
each kilometer.
Yeah, I should actually. So if there's any
What's your
guys that
goal,
wants me to
CJ?
do pledges, let me know. Holla at your boy. Yeah. Sorry, man, that I'm using your podcast. As a,
he's asked you a question over
Yeah,
there.
what's your goal then that you want to do?
Just
a
to-
half marathon. Or full marathon.
I've already done a marathon last year.
Really?
Yeah.
What marathon?
When did you start
The
doing
Cape
this?
the Cape Town marathon. I've done the Cape Town marathon last year, 42.2 kilometers.
That's
yeah.
insane. Yo,
That is-
that's a major achievement.
It's tough, eh? It's tough.
Oh, I can
I mean, all sports. I respect everybody that's doing sports and activities, because there's different level of mental strength that you need to have. But
Myself and Ryan, we used to dabble in August, so every year cycle.
But that the running the 40 kilometers. That's
Maybe we're
even.
cycling 140
How's the loss? How's the loss 15 kilometers on the mental capacity? Like,
it's draining because your body.
are you jogging or walking or jogging full out?
I'm gonna be honest now.
Yeah, you
the
must.
The last 3-4 Ks, I got a bit of cramps or I was just exhausted.
But
So I walked around,
We call Joey Kram.
I cramp a lot. Like I
Yeah.
even gave up in August from cramping. So I mean, it's no reason to feel
Yeah, but
ashamed.
but
As
mentally-
long as you cross the line.
I crossed the line, yeah. I crossed the line, bro. So it's like you can't explain it, man. It's like you literally pushing your body to the furthest extreme, and it's just there comes a point in the race where it's like it's all about mental strength that carries you.
Yeah,
It's
because
not
it's no
not
longer your body, no?
It's not your body. It's not your legs. It's just your mental strength and drive that drives you. Right? That last 3-4 kilometers.
Yeah, I heard about these people that do these ultra marathons, which is like 200 kilometers, some shit like that. But they go into a state of like euphoria, like almost like
Yeah.
because they're in the state. Like, and I think if you pushing your body obviously to that limit, you go into it slightly, even though you're doing 40 or 30 or something like it, because you're still taking the clock towards highest revs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and,
it's-
and like you say that last mental break must be echt.
It's heavy, yeah. And it's interesting what this one guy said. He said that after your race, after your first marathon, your body changes. You don't know how it changes.
Because you must took it to its full.
You took it to its fullest, and as soon as you recover and you come back, it's almost like you went like Super Saiyan, man.
Yeah.
It's almost
Fighters
like,
also.
It's
Fighters.
almost like you were Super Saiyan. You now Super Saiyan 1. Or, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
MMA
that's how
fighters, they say that if they fight like an awesome fight, then after that they can they reach another level.
Like
Same with the
another
running, like
plateau, yeah. So when I was resting and recovering, I was like, nah, man, these people are just talking, whatever. But as soon as I started running again, I was like, you could feel it. You could feel like, hey,
Strong.
I'm stronger mentally. I'm feeling like I'm on a next level. So yeah, it was.
how has it impacted like your life, like?
The thing is,
What's the next question?
it's funny because some people say, why are you running when you can drive a car? And you know, you have that means it's like you're running away from your problems, you're running away from. But it's something that I enjoyed because I wanted to make fitness part of my lifestyle. You see, I don't just want to be fit. I wanted to be part
It's
of
an
it.
adventure.
Yeah, like you eat, like you dress yourself, a lifestyle, man. And that is my goal, and that's what. When I started this running journey, I didn't know where I was going to end up. And then, ended up doing a marathon when I just started for getting it as part of my lifestyle. So, yeah, man.
No, I'm sorry that I wanted to interject.
No,
It's just,
no,
before we
ask the
move on from the topic, I just wanted to talk about, bring it back to when you talked about crossing the line, man.
Yeah.
When you felt, how you felt when you crossed that line in that marathon.
Oh.
Did
So
you
I want to
cry?
bring you back to something. I want to bring you back to something that we shared personally. Like the two of us, we endurance athletes, or we used to mountain bike a lot and cycle August tours. So this year we do the MTB tour of the August, and this is a big one for us because riding in the mountain with a mountain bike, it's an intensity that
Yes,
you're
it's
running
a different level
carries
of
also. But
intensity,
we are hectic also in our own right. This man is like a mad trap going downhill and stuff. I've seen him crash in front of my eyes so many times.
You was a guest.
Pull up cramps, so we've been on tons of adventures, but there's this one that we prep for because this year now we're gonna do the August MTB because we mountain bikers by heart.
Yeah.
We do road biking because it's a summer thing, and it's freak hot in the mountain, but it must be like 5 o'clock in the mountain when the cycle. Anyways, we do the 55 next week. And Sunday is the August 114 on the road. So we're doing 55 in the mountain, which people always say, if you add it up, it's times 2.
Yes, it's
Right. We're going, it's me, him, and Lala. So the three of us, we were always like,
Yeah, but you wouldn't need to understand what happened.
So I want to tell him the story.
But you wouldn't with me and Lara. Shut up. Yeah. Let me
I'm
say
gonna cut
this to
it
the
short,
people.
man.
Ryan,
Because
tell the story.
Because he's
Tell the
getting
story.
upset now. So it's about crossing the line. Anyways, I went to the hell. They went with me, but they only went half the way. I finished it. Getting towards the end of the race, there was just one more hill that I was climbing and my legs were pulling stuff. And I was like, this is so unnecessary. What the hell? Anyways, I get to the line. I'm going down. About to cross and I see the two of them. I'm in shock. Because why? I was racing the two of them all the way. I'm the fatter one, so the two of them was always like faster up the hills and they going. So I'm like, I'm shocked. And he comes running to me because I crossed the line now first so that I could get my medal and all of it. And he comes, so he crosses the line also. So we have tags on our shoes. Yeah. But they got driven back because they couldn't make it.
Because of the cramps in the legs.
So we
Not
got,
because of the
so
cramps
we
for me,
that
bruh.
year, okay, I'm gonna cut it short so we can move on. So that year, and I always carry him like for that one because now he crossed
He
the
just
line.
finished. Nah.
So the following week we did the August cycle tours. Now if you do both and you cross the line, you get a special medal. So that's what we're after. Like you did both, you get a medal there, a medal there, and they
That's not
post
what you're after.
and they post you the special medal. So they posted him one too. I tell him, just you dang, go fetch that medal. He walked across the line.
That's fine. I'll take it. But that's intense. 55 k's in the mountain.
Yeah, no, look, it was fun.
I
we
didn't know
enjoyed.
you doing mountain biking, Ryan.
He
I
used
did it
to.
once upon a
It's
time.
one of his.
Listen,
He's a 2 years.
He's talking
2
about the
years now.
mountain biking. Okay, so if you want to talk about cycling, what does it matter if you want to know like who's better, is who's faster? Am I right? Right? Who crosses the line quicker? So my score, if you really want to talk about it,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
is 4:01. Ask him what his finish August time is.
No,
so
he's
you
always
can't you can't be better than me in mountain
Anyways.
biking and say it equate to being better than me in cycling.
So there we go. That's good. I like it, Nantal. Keep it going. Because that's where we're going. Let's move it. Because he's hanging on to that last
Take
bit
it,
there.
Nantal.
He
Anyway.
wanted to get his time in there.
Yeah, because
It's like, hey, I did it in
that's
4-1. I did it in 4-1.
4:01, he did it in the other time. Like, but anyway,
4:08.
I like the fact that
whatever.
7 minutes.
I like that Irshad is like 4-1. Yeah, so what?
7 minutes.
Let's move on. Yeah,
So, yeah,
it
so
means
you-
nothing. If you're not into it, Irshad, it's fine.
No,
It means
he's into
nothing.
endurance
I've done-
keyboarding. No? Endurance keyboarding. Yeah.
On the
High
IPs.
speed of 113 words per minute.
Yes. Ooh, I can't do that.
When you get to that 100 words in the minute, that final 13 words in the minute,
Oh, that's in the daily
precious.
really
starts.
pushes you
It's
to like a
pressure.
new level. You know, like how you said with the MMA fighters, they reach that new level.
Are you still
Fight
training?
someone is good. Not really.
I saw you were doing some grappling.
That's probably old footage with I've
We're
been
doing some
training, I've
grappling.
been teaching my nephew some stand up, some boxing.
Is it?
Yeah.
But
He learns very, very quickly. Like
Wow.
extremely quickly.
You
But
don't
it's good.
smart
It's
to do
better
some
than
grappling.
stand-up keyboarding like this new generation. They can only talk shit on a keyboard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's like.
But he's
So
teaching him to
stand up.
to back it up as well.
Yeah.
Irshad, like, sorry to be Joe Rogan-esque and an asshole here, but why didn't you try doing grappling?
I have done like over the years.
But more.
I've done. I do want to do more
It's
grappling.
it's terrible. Like here's one of my senseis like. But,
I'm not a sensei. We are friends. We're sharing a journey together.
But
And
But you are better than him.
Cobra Kai till I
Relationship
die.
started as sensei.
Only joking, but yeah, you must if
Yeah,
there's a gym
definitely,
close
I'm
by.
keen, man. I'm actually gonna. I did want to start it. Like that's one of my. Not started because in the past I've done it, but I've never done it continuously.
But
I
you
take it
enjoy the
very
sport
seriously.
of the
Definitely, yeah.
sport, like.
Yeah, BJ.
And you
definitely.
understand it like the concept of it and stuff
Yeah,
like
more
that.
than the average person, I would say.
Yeah,
Like I know the guard,
I think
butterfly guard.
that's
oh, look at you. Playing
That's the
butterflies.
arm
That's
bar,
what-
Oh, you know.
side
Oh,
control and
what's this?
rear naked choke.
Oh.
So now he didn't know what you
You're
said.
talking Ryan's language,
Yeah,
you know.
I
You
know,
just,
I know you like
I
it.
just choked the blue belt. You went- I couldn't even wait to sit in the car and I choked the blue belt. I was like, what? I choked the blue belt. I was like, what?
No, but I mean, since we are here, I think I set my goal for 1,000 kilometers this year. You
White belt.
You setting your goal as well, and then we can see if we
Blue
let's
belt?
try
White
and
belt?
achieve it this year.
I like that.
A white
Yeah,
belt is
let's-
White
still.
belt
let's-
was the first one.
Okay.
Let's keep it
So what month?
accountable.
Okay, so what month we in January now? So I'm gonna give you guys 4 months: January, February, March, April. April, I'm gonna come back in, and you must at least have done like a few classes.
Yeah, okay, cool. As
So
long as
where
I
were you
don't
training
leave a
before?
belt.
Who's close to you?
So I've trained with.
We're gonna get him a gym.
Coach Chad. What is Coach Chad?
Headburn.
Yes.
Oh, with Cherry.
Yes.
Oh, he's my closest friend.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, because he's starting
He's a
a gym
sparring
again now.
partner.
He's gonna be starting with his opening his new gym.
Oh, is he starting? Where is he starting? I haven't spoken to him now. I messaged him over Christmas
Is
period,
it?
but
Yeah, he said he's starting one close to the old one in Weinberg. So
Do you know
Oh,
the guy Fahaz? Is it Fahaz?
Faraz? No, I don't know.
In Gatesville, okay, I think anyway.
Is there actually a jiu-jitsu coach in Gatesville?
Yeah, it's more of like a boxing, like. But okay, are we
oh
gonna
yes,
find you a
Lau
jiu-jitsu?
went to go spar there. It's more boxing, yeah.
It's more boxing.
Yeah,
yeah.
Lau said it was a heavy war.
No, I want to do more
Yeah,
of
that
the,
guy's a
of the
pro
grappling.
boxer. But yeah, you must do the.
Look, we're doing grappling for dummies now at the moment.
Is that like the complete beginner class?
Yeah, so but it's 7:30 in the morning.
Is it?
like,
So it's
yeah.
almost like Gracie Combatives kind of.
No, it's like
program.
grappling for dummies. It's like we start in the year of a fresh.
basics.
Like total
Fundamentals.
basics, like fundamentals. Okay.
It's nice.
I got 4 stripes and a purple belt.
But the fundamental, you can always like check it. The fundamentals lead into.
That
Because, I
sounds
mean,
like next level. Eh?
Yeah, because
I'm not
jiu-jitsu,
too
in
much
jiu-jitsu,
into it,
a
but
blue
I
belt
know
is the
purple-
equivalent of a black belt in any
Purple
other
sounds
art.
hectic.
basically.
No, look, it's. I'm not. I'm just saying so that because now you understand where my journey is
Yeah, definitely.
and why I say I'm doing
to
it,
get to a purple belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu is.
and why I'm saying we're just doing it for dummies, man. You know, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
starting basic, and
He's a
they
dangerous
enjoying
man.
it. They enjoying
And
it.
you, what belt?
I'm only a white belt, man. One
Okay, is
stripe
that-
white
But white belt
like-
is
that
still
entry level
a
or-
big deal in
But
jiu-jitsu.
is-
I'm the
No, I'm
first
just
to the
asking.
first.
I'm not too
Start.
familiar.
No,
so
but he's doing his thing. You know, for years he's been telling me, I want to do jiu-jitsu. I said, I could do it.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to do jiu-jitsu. I said, I could do it. Nah, just,
wasn't
nah.
really
The
mentally
brass
prepared
started doing jiu-jitsu. All like, it, yeah, whole conversation. Like I said, I just got in the car. I tapped the blue belt. I was
Nah.
like, yo, Joey, like,
Check
hello, how
out.
you
Here's the
doing?
thing. Here's the thing. And maybe I must explain it to Irshad. Like, maybe I wasn't ready for jiu-jitsu before. There's just like sometimes just the time. You're supposed to
Yeah,
just time
yeah.
lines up. But also like leaving it late. I also regret leaving it late because if I had to start earlier, I would have been further down the line.
No regrets. bro.
Same, yeah, no regrets. But same like with comedy, like I wish I'd start earlier, like a
But
bit
we
chill.
all wish, man. But sometimes it's just maybe
Comedy
you
is
weren't
something you can
ready.
start very late.
Maybe you weren't ready at that space and time, and
Yeah,
things
yeah,
didn't align up, man. I always think of it like that. I think, oh man, I could have done comedy earlier. I could have do jiu-jitsu maybe earlier.
But also depends on your goals, right? Because,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like-
if you want to be a professional MMA fighter or something, it's obviously less likely if you waited very long to learn grappling.
Yeah.
It's like
than
what you doing
would
it
have
for,
learned
like-
long ago.
Yeah,
and now you
what's-
can just do it for a hobby, for
I
a
do it
sport.
for hobby,
Learn
yeah.
to kill people for the fun of it.
I'm getting revenge on you, father.
I know who I'm gonna go fetch
damn
next
Russian
time. So that means we can just run our mouths. I mean, we got two
Nah.
professionals here to back
Yeah.
us up, Irsa.
There's something called like Bushido.
And I'm glad he can back himself up because all the years he used to like.
Nah, but there's something called like
Just wait here, I'm just gonna go
I'm
fetch
just gonna
Scully
fetch my
go.
Barajo,
You
yeah.
just wait here, I'm gonna go fetch Scully
Chicken,
go for you.
when you learn
That's but I come running one day, but sorry to cut you short. I'm looking West Joey. That's but I come running from Springfield with the yellow men following him. I'm coming out, I'm like, what the hell is going? Okay, right, let's go.
Yeah,
And this
yeah,
segment,
Reinforcements.
must
That's
leave
but I
it
standing on
before
top
you
of a hammer, man. I'm like, West Joey, let's not like next thing, boys on the hammer, in the hammer. I'm like, maybe.
Taking the
It's
means
like a
out.
scene
What's
from
going on
Never
here?
Back Down.
But that is it, Brian. Anyway, so I learned jiu-jitsu and everything's okay.
But I was saying, it's like as you learn martial arts, you learn the way of the warrior, like the way of
Yeah.
Bushido. Like
Only
it's not to
fight
like
when
go
you-
fighting and stuff like that. Man.
Only
That's
for
not
defense,
necessary.
yeah.
Like it's like, and just the way you conduct yourself. Like so, like I like see like people. I don't drink. I hardly drink anymore. Like sometimes I see people drinking and I see them. They go snake like shark eyes. Have you seen it? Where they become a different person. Like,
Yes.
it's like I think to myself, you owe me, bro. I was at the stage like that, like at the point in my life where I was like, I think it's just wasting time, and I get irritated with that. With that, you know, when I see people go shark eyes, like I don't know.
But maybe
I
it's
don't know,
also
you-
just because
Shark eyes.
you more
Shark
mature
eyes, yeah,
now,
they drink, no, and
Again,
then
it's like Irsha said, it's your goals, man. If
Yeah,
alcohol is
yeah,
stopping you from reaching a certain goal, then by all means stop.
Oh,
But
sure.
don't leave me alone, man.
The way
I'm not talking about you now. You don't go
Leave my
shark
shock,
eyes.
guys, man.
You don't go shark eyes. You don't become
the way of the warrior.
the way of the warrior.
So who saw that Michael Jackson jiu-jitsu?
That is brilliant. That is brilliant.
That
I
guy
saw
was
it.
good.
I saw it.
That guy
That was
was-
good.
Yeah.
That was good.
intense.
But you know what happened?
Multiple submission attempts. He
But
just went
his
through.
sweep, man, his foot
Yeah,
sweep.
his
I
foot
love
sweep.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's my
beautiful.
favorite
That is
thing to do,
beautiful.
man.
How he
Like-
kept the distance.
Yeah.
Like
Is
just
it-
like that. Boop. The guy's trying to get in range. He just
But
keeps
you
him
know
away
what that is like? That is like when, and it's gonna happen more and more.
And then
There's like
bro-
one bra is like he think he's quiet because he
Shark
got a
eyes.
bitchy muscles. He
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
shark eyes,
Yeah.
exactly. And then you go take on the wrong person.
Take on the wrong-
and
yeah.
then you're gonna end up in big
Because
trouble.
Michael Jackson went, hee hee, poop. That's like, oh,
Technique.
But then Michael Jackson bra no wrestling.
smooth, man.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the video like
I just saw the video of the policeman doing. I don't know if that's jiu-jitsu.
Yo, came out
Oh,
that
the Kung Fu cop.
Is that kung fu?
That was impressive.
That's not jiu-jitsu.
That's for another episode.
Hey, did you see how the spinning back first there? But I was like, when I saw, that's what I saw first. I saw the spinning back. It's like, oh shit, this bruh for real. And I saw him jumping around. It's like, and y'all niggas are backing off.
that is
Nobody got jiu-jitsu here. And that's the sad thing about our cops.
Our cops is like back, like they like scared.
Yeah, but I don't think.
When they sprayed him with that thing,
I don't
with that
think-
mice.
You want
He
to
just
arrest
laid
me?
back like that.
I'm Rasta man. I'm like,
But the
what?
thing
I
is,
never heard
our
the
cops can't fight crazy, man.
That's the thing because they don't have jiu-jitsu.
They're not geared for crazy.
Bruh,
It's just
jiu-jitsu is
just
built
be
for
calm
crazy.
and then I'll arrest you. But as soon as you starting kung fu moves and singing karaoke, bro, they don't know what to do, bro.
I look at that, but now I'm looking. Okay, I saw the back first, and I saw that, but he took it like a
You
champ.
just see options probably.
And now I see options because he exactly. Thank you.
You literally see, yeah.
Options.
Options, yeah.
Thank you.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna duck under the spinning back first. I'm gonna shoot for a double.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a
But
body
even
lock
it-
on him. I'm gonna.
Are you calling it
So
a
you said I'm
spinning?
gonna rear naked
No,
guys,
you
you
just see
can't
options,
call
but that's
that-
what the
that-
martial artist just sees options.
But that's why
in
it's so
situation.
sad that the cops are untrained, man. I mean, I'd like to see that. Hey, bro. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into it because it's not a. It's a way of the world.
But what's interesting about that is like it's something that you noticed. It's like a gap that you've noticed. So I often wonder then like people in your sort of industry where you are a coach and you are a trainer in the martial arts, like, do you ever think maybe you want to approach like the local,
Maybe,
the nearest
yeah.
police station?
Maybe
They
not
should.
me, but
They
they
should have.
should. Now in America, it's a
government.
big thing. I don't know. Like again, if you follow jiu-jitsu, grappling, it's a big thing now in America
Yeah.
because it's been Americanized, man. You know, with the
They taught
Gracies.
it, like.
So Gracies or like
They teach it.
and Machados.
Yeah,
and
the Machado.
big names. Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
He's a
As well.
10th planet. So it's a big thing. So now a lot of the times you see videos like at Michael Jackson. So you see cops. So I mean, we filming every day. So now you see cops get their ass whooped by ordinary bro because he can't deal crazy. He can't do kung fu,
yeah.
spinning back. He
That's
don't
so
know
easy
how
to
to. So
control,
now the
bruh.
Gracies have actually they've been accredited, and you have to like. Look, I don't know about our policemen. I don't want to go into it because I
They don't know
don't rate
nothing,
them.
bruh.
I train firearms like twice a month. I don't know when they draw their weapon and fire their weapon. You know what I'm saying? I train martial arts 4 or 5 times a week.
That is
I
the
keep
thing.
fit. I might not look it, but they can come up against me and they can.
Our
I'm
cops-
just trying to make a
Strength,
point,
yeah,
man. They
functional
can bloody will lose even if we draw fire. I've been.
I think that is a problem because
And that's a
our
big
cops
problem,
and in
yeah.
America, like they go for what training in the beginning, but they don't go for
That's a-
catching up courses or anything
Shoot
like
the
that.
homeless
They
behind
don't-
the head.
there's none of them that's going for jiu-jitsu classes or knowing how to do this. They just train in the beginning of a training and then they chill and stuff like
That's
that.
it. So-
Look, I'm not saying that we mustn't always ridicule and like say this is where you're going wrong. We must advise. We must say like guys, we think that the SAPS should have at least like a white belt system and then. If you get your blue belt, that should be like considered a good thing, and you should be like become like a detective because in the like we're talking about martial arts, it teaches you Bushido, it teaches all of that respect, discipline, all that type. And maybe it's lacking in the force because it's not instilled. Like look, who am I to talk about discipline because I'm fucking ill-disciplined person, but I'm just saying there is ways to
So that we can look up to them.
No, but that's
you know?
what I'm saying. Irshad is saying instead of waiting for them to come to us, maybe
We
like
must
you
approach them.
guys
Yeah,
with the
because
expertise should go
to
and,
them
and say,
actually,
listen, here guys, we've got a program here, a 2-month, 3-month program.
maybe that's a good idea for the
What do you
steamboats.
But they
Sam,
don't
what do
have
you
money
think
to pay for it. So let's go find an NGO to fund
support them.
that thing.
Hey, you might be. Hey, you
Hey,
never know.
no praat,
You
joh.
never know. There's money.
no
there's money.
end of year function
But
this year.
I think yes, our police would learn a whole lot from just training twice a week. Maybe
Yeah,
just
the
to
basics. Yeah,
Check
just
it as, I can see somebody watching this podcast now going, tender idea.
Yeah, I was also going to suggest it's a tender. Yeah,
It's a tender.
I was going to suggest
We're
it's a
giving
tender to
we're
pay
giving
for it.
something away here.
Yeah.
No, but
Anyways,
we really got
I
the
think
2
you-
top dogs here. 2 top dogs.
No, we.
The 2
I'm,
top
And
dogs
if
here.
there
This
is
is a
someone,
podcast
and I
here.
think as JoeZone, you should maybe even mention to your viewers if there is someone watching who is in some way affiliated with a
police.
with the cops or whatever.
Look,
maybe
there
they can
is-
get in touch with
Mentioning
with
that,
you.
like there is like a cop that is training jiu-jitsu there at my gym now, like, but he's now gone to further training in the bush now and stuff like that. So I think there is people, cops that is away, but that guy, he's like a first brother. So you can see he's one of those cops that's sick of trying to advance his career, and he's like learning jiu-jitsu and going.
Yeah, the spot.
I don't know why.
I also know somebody that's maybe
He used to be a rugby player. That's do it. But anyway, Timmy, I think Timothy or something like
But
that.
the mandatory fitness level must be implemented in SAPS.
Did you see some of the like?
That's what I'm saying, man. And it's like that's why. And what I meant to say earlier was the shooting in the head thing. I know I just like skimmed through that when I said it, but I don't know if you heard with the law enforcement that shot a homeless person in the
Yes,
head.
I've heard that story.
And again, it's because
Wait,
they're
what story
untrained.
is this?
They're itchy to pull that thing out the holster because they don't know how
How
to
to-
use
and
anything.
That's another
else.
thing. Like if they had that kind of training, even with the grappling and stuff, they'd probably be more calm in situations as well, and you'd have less of these vital.
And look at
incidents
options again. They'd be
Options,
like, oh,
yeah, you
yes,
see
training.
options, yeah. So
Yeah, like
put
you
the
said,
Zs.
it composes you, it teaches you to think clear and
Yeah.
not just how do I subdue this guy and
Yeah,
go
yeah.
for my guy.
As brutally as
Because now
possible.
you've got options.
Exactly.
You see, with those type of training, you've got options.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I can do.
Yeah, so you can either train at Top Gym over there.
There we go. Top
You
gym.
can either get to chat to Scully and Ricardo and train at Top Gym, or you can chat to me, come train at SBG. So basically, we own we in the southern suburbs. You can have a choice to choose where you can train. And
Or you
further
can
than
train
that,
with me if you wanna run
Run,
away.
yeah.
If
or you
wanna
can run.
away from the fighting. Sometimes you have to run
There's
away.
two options.
He who runs away
Fight or
loves
flight.
to
There's
fight
two
like
options you
another
have.
day.
Running is the best self
There's
defense.
two options you have: fight or flight.
Yes.
And it's up to you.
But
Like.
if I run, I'm running to you.
I'm
Just letting you know.
to you.
From Springfield.
If you see me coming,
Well, you can do it.
You can do it.
But guys,
if you see me come running, then you must know what's up with
Have you ever had
the
to the Romina? Okay, where is he? Nah, he's in town.
He's just 30 kilometers away. Come.
He's in Stellies. I think he's still there.
he's around the corner. Come and see.
I think he's still there.
Yeah, let's just run back 10 kilometers, Ryan.
Anyway, guys, let's be.
Meet me halfway there.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us, man.
It was fun.
I like to
It was
keep
fun.
it short,
Short
and
and
tight.
sweet,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Thanks
Don't
for
want to
having
be
us,
loose people and
Mochi is
stuff like
waiting for him.
Nah, Mochi's not
What
waiting.
color shirt did you have on?
But is that the color? But anyway.
Nah, that's the color of your shirt. That's not
Yeah,
red.
tell
That's
him,
not
yeah.
red. That's what it is.
But guys, like we said, we got a few challenges. Like, so we're gonna
Yeah.
check in
What
again
is
in a
your
few months'
challenge
time.
before we? what
Okay,
is-
put a challenge to me.
No, I don't know. You have to set
Oh
the
my!
challenge.
Are we doing New Year's resolution type challenges
Ah,
here?
you've got a challenge. I
No,
don't
it's
know
just new personal challenge. It's not new. Year's.
Getting
I hate it.
another stripe on your white belt, or
Yeah, I would like to
something
get
that
another
is-
stripe on my white belt. I'd like to do more podcasts, and I'd like to do my own one-man show. There we go.
Okay,
Yay.
there we
I
go.
never
There
did
you
something
go.
like that before.
That's solid. That's
There we
solid.
go.
CJ?
So
I
that's
never
the-
did something like
I'm
that. Maybe
gonna
by the
stick
end of
with
the
the
year,
running.
or
I'll stick with the running, and maybe I'll also work too. Let's do that in the comedy space. I'll work towards a one-man show.
yeah, I mean, you must like
Yeah,
try
let's
to.
do that,
Otherwise,
yeah.
if you don't put a pig in the ground, then you just like
Yes.
not doing
so
anything.
let's do that. One-man show and running.
Yeah, and we're gonna
1,000
clock
kilometers.
in 4 months to see where we are.
Yes.
Or 3 months. Or it's quarterly, so it's 3 months. I said.
Yeah,
so it's
this
March.
sounds like a review meeting type of thing now. It's like
wanna
a
learn- I
a
wanna-
performance. This sounds like a performance review thing type of situation.
But guys, shot for joining me, man. And Skulls, obviously.
What needs to say?
No, it's fine.
What is
Oh, okay. Are we gonna do more?
The time, the time.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna, okay, so how many? 3 months now?
Yeah. We're gonna come back in March.
I would like to lose some weight.
Lose some weight.
Okay.
Walking, running, jiu-jitsu.
Irrespective-
So you can join us for jiu-jitsu classes. No? Scully's got jiu-jitsu classes like for beginners for in the
It's an
morning.
option. It's an option.
And there's guys that's in I don't know less
Joe's
shape
on
than
the
you.
stretcher, man. He's not coming back. He's
Yeah, there's guys that tapped out already, so you can join us, and it's
Okay.
quite good. It's basics.
So
It's
that's-
basics.
so
You can also join us if you want to learn something.
And you?
I want to learn crypto trading.
Yo, bruh. Yes.
Crypto trading.
I got a Luna wallet, maybe where I've been going. Sucks.
Skulls, you lost but
Starting
least, man.
point,
What is
yeah.
your stake?
Yo.
What are you trying to do for the New Year's resolution?
For the new year, I just want positive change, I suppose, and lots more of this.
3
positive
months in
conversation.
three months time we're
I
gonna
was
come
supposed
back
to
and
put
say
down a solid
where you are with your
stake in
goal.
the pole in the stick
Yeah.
a pole in the thing. Well, you know, I'd like to start mountain biking hard again.
Okay. Mountain biking. Cool. Let's. There we go.
So then you must do a
And be
comp
more
this year.
consistent in grappling also.
Okay.
I'd like
so
to-
now we have it.
We
Lekker.
should actually choose like something like a challenge, man.
A challenge.
We can be just
Okay.
like, I'm weighing like 1,000
I like that.
Yeah.
That's why I say
Oh,
if
something you can
we
actually
hold
measure
ourselves,
if you did it.
if me and him hold ourselves like, hey, we're gonna
same.
do a one man show. Like, I mean, we must do like a one man show. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, either July or December.
But it's in
we're
this
gonna,
year, Mos.
but it's gonna be in this year. So if you say like you're gonna be X amount by July, you're gonna lose 5Ks by July and 10Ks by December. That's also a point. If Ricardo say, yeah, so you guys must like almost like put it out there.
Yeah, we want to see the comps.
Yeah, and maybe other people out there, like,
I'll
if
tell you a
anybody
big
else is
one.
watching this podcast, if you would like to join us for a challenge, maybe I'm gonna start talking about the
they should
challenge.
Comment in the comments and
Yeah,
say, give us
but
the
maybe I'm gonna do
challenge.
it on my Facebook as well.
Maybe we should do a grappling competition together. There's one coming in
skip that
March.
one.
Who
So
come?
I'm turning 40 this year, right?
What?
In July, like.
Niggas
Is
old.
there a comp happening, grappling comp?
Yes.
Then I think do that.
So I'm turning
Put that
14
also
July.
there.
So I'm gonna try to hit a few markers by then. Like.
Okay.
And yeah, if you guys would like to join me, you must come join us for a grappling class.
I would join you guys
I'll
as
do
well.
it, but give me the basis and then so I can train like, and give me like a 12-year-old to
Nah, come with us. Come.
That's why I want to go to jail after.
that way.
you wanna go to class and then the police is gonna take you. It's like in the van, bro. You murdered someone.
Famous last words.
There's one murdered someone. Let's.
And in a few months' time, we're gonna check in. You must know something about crypto trading, and
And
I'm
some
just forcing the
jujitsu.
grappling
Some
classes
jujitsu as well.
everywhere. Like.
But this shit you can Google, dude. You can Google this shit.
No, but he's gonna.
Exactly.
He's
That's why I
gonna show
chose
us.
like an easy one.
Nah, don't do that.
And before you go,
No, you are gonna
It must-
show us.
I think
You
it
are
must
gonna
be a
show
lot
us.
of fitness
This
in
is
it.
what I started
No,
off with,
I mean actual-
and now I am
Yeah.
trading. You
So
are
I mean
gonna have to
actual
show
like
us.
technical analysis, man. I don't mean just like.
But I think there
Just
must be
put
a
a
bit of fitness in
500
it.
rand.
not like that,
No,
like
there must be a bit of fitness in the challenge. Because
The grappling
everybody
was-
so far, even
Grappling.
Nantal said,
and also,
Nantal said like he's gonna try to lose
while
like.
doing technical analysis.
yes,
Grappling.
That's-
I don't know
I
how
want
you
you to
gonna
do
do
the grappling
Okay, so then
more
the
consistently.
Or you
physical
can do the
fitness
boxing.
goal
Yeah,
is gonna
giving
be-
me cast.
How many months
Must-
do I have? 4 months.
we're gonna come back here in March and we're gonna come back in July.
Okay, so by March I'm gonna have done 5 grappling classes.
I love it.
Nice. That's positive. And just before we get off the point, if we're going, where we're going? Ripple, Bitcoin, Ethereum.
I don't know that.
He needs to advise me.
Okay, you.
I'm just
must
saying, what would you
I'll let
say
you know.
in the next?
I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you on that.
I think
He
we
needs
lose.
to advise me. Yeah.
I
I'm
think
gonna
we're
open
losing
an account.
base now. I think we're losing watches now talking about but currency. I don't know what but currency is. But anyway, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you
Like,
for having me,
This is
JoeZone.
fun.
yeah.
This is a lot of
And
fun.
Yeah,
listen,
it's
check
been
here.
awesome,
We're gonna
guys.
be back here on Sunday morning, early hours of the morning. I think we're gonna be back. Yeah. We'll confirm that if we're gonna be back here. We'll be back here. But yeah, we're gonna be back here for more things, and you must check out for the six podcast as well. Is it gonna be back?
I think so.
Again, I don't know.
Well, we'll be doing
But
things.
anyway,
We'll be working on it.
check out the Babbling Needs Network. We're gonna be doing. There's more things gonna be happening this year, and yeah, thanks for joining us. Peace.
Shot, man.
Thanks, guys.
It's been
Serving
awesome.
us, man.
Right.
This is the JoeZone.